Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'll show you how to crochet this adorable no-sew penguin with a cute floating ring accessory. This project is beginner-friendly, works up quickly, and the best part is that there's minimal assembly, making the process fun and stress-free. Grab your yarn and crochet hook, and let's get started making this cute little penguin together. Let's gather our materials before we get started. You'll need chunky yarn in 3 colors for the penguin and 2 colors for the floating ring, along with a 5mm crochet hook. You'll also need 2 safety eyes, or you can embroider the eyes instead, fiberfill stuffing, scissors, stitch markers, a yarn needle for weaving in ends, and fabric glue. We'll begin by making the main body using your main color yarn. For round 1, create a magic ring, chain 1. And work 6 single crochets into the magic ring. Don't forget to place a stitch marker in the first stitch of the round to help you keep track of where each round begins. Let's continue by placing 6 single crochets into the magic ring. Take your time and don't forget to count your stitches as you work. I recommend using the yarn under technique for this project. It helps create tighter, cleaner stitches and gives your amigurumi a more polished appearance. Hold the ring tightly closed, then join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. You should have a total of 6 stitches at the end of this round. Moving on to round 2, chain 1 and make an increase in each stitch around. That means you'll crochet 2 single crochets into each of the 6 stitches from the previous round. After completing the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. You should now have 12 stitches in total. Let's continue with round 3. Start by chaining 1. Then crochet 1 single crochet in the first stitch and make an increase in the next stitch. Repeat this sequence 6 times around. Once you've completed the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. You should end up with 18 stitches in total. Let's continue with round 4. Begin by chaining 1, then work 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Make an increase in the next stitch. And crochet 1 single crochet in the following stitch. Repeat this sequence 6 times around. Once you've completed the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. You should have a total of 24 stitches at the end of this round. For this round, we'll begin working with 2 yarn colors to create the penguin's belly. Start round 5 by chaining 1 and crocheting 10 single crochets. Then switch to the white yarn and make 2 single crochets. I'll demonstrate this part slowly so you can clearly see how to switch between the yarn colors. Take your time following along, especially if you're new to color changes in Amigurumi. Change back to the main color yarn for 1 single crochet. Then switch to the white yarn again and make 2 single crochets. Finish the round with 9 single crochets using the main color yarn. Join with a slip stitch to complete the round. You should have 24 stitches in total. For round 6, we'll continue using both yarn colors. Start by chaining 1, then crochet 9 single crochets using your main color yarn. Switch to the white yarn and work 3 single crochets. Change back to the main color yarn for 1 single crochet, then switch to the white yarn again and crochet 3 single crochets. Finish the round with 8 single crochets using the main color yarn. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch of the round. You should still have a total of 24 stitches. Now we'll work rounds 7 and 8, using the same stitch pattern to build up the body of our penguin. Chain 1, crochet 9 single crochets with the main color yarn. Switch to white for 7 single crochets. Then change back to the main color yarn and finish the round with 8 single crochets. Join with a slip stitch to complete the round. You'll have 24 stitches at the end of each round. Go ahead and repeat this exact pattern once more for round 8. For round 9, we'll begin increasing the stitch count while continuing to shape the penguin's white belly. Start by chaining 1. Using your main color yarn, work the sequence of 3 single crochets, followed by an increase. And repeat this pattern 2 times. Then, crochet 1 single crochet. Switch to the white yarn and crochet 2 single crochets, followed by an increase. Then, make 3 single crochets and another increase using the white yarn. Change back to the main color yarn and repeat the sequence of 3 single crochets and 1 increase 2 times. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch of the round. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 30 stitches. Now we'll work rounds 10 and 11 using the same stitch pattern to continue shaping the penguin's body. Chain 1, then crochet 11 single crochets with your main color yarn. Switch to white yarn and make 9 single crochets for the belly section. Then change back to the main color yarn and finish the round with 10 single crochets. Join with a slip stitch to complete the round. At the end of each round, you'll have 30 stitches. Repeat the same pattern once more for round 11. Now, let's move on to round 12, where we'll start shaping the top of the penguin by adding decreases while still maintaining the white belly detail. Chain 1 to begin. With your main color yarn, repeat the sequence of 3 single crochets. Followed by a decrease, repeat 2 more times. Then crochet 1 single crochet. Switch to the white yarn and work 2 single crochets. 1 decrease, 3 single crochets and another decrease, then switch back to the main color yarn and repeat 3 single crochets followed by a decrease 2 more times. Cut the white yarn as it will no longer be used from this round and secure the end. Join with a slip stitch. You should have 24 stitches. For round 13, we're going to introduce the orange yarn to create the penguin's adorable little feet using puff stitches. Begin by chaining 1, then work 1 single crochet, 1 decrease and 1 single crochet. Repeat this sequence twice. Next, crochet 1 single crochet followed by a decrease. Now, switch to the orange yarn and make a puff stitch for the first foot. To make a puff stitch, yarn over and insert your hook into the indicated stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Repeat this process 3 more times in the same stitch. You should have multiple loops on your hook. Change to main color yarn. Then yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook. Then chain 1 to secure the puff stitch. This creates a soft, puffy texture that is perfect for the penguin's little feet. Continue with another decrease. Then work a second puff stitch in orange for the other foot. Finish the round with 2 single crochets. One decrease. 2 single crochets, another decrease, and 1 final single crochet. Join with a slip stitch to complete the round. You should have a total of 18 stitches. We've reached the final round of our penguin body. For round 14, begin with a chain 1, then repeat the pattern of 1 single crochet and 1 decrease 6 times around. For decreases here, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Repeat in the following stitch. With 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 to complete the decrease. Join with a slip stitch to complete the round. You should now have 12 stitches. Before we finish, make sure to stuff the penguin firmly to achieve a nice rounded shape. Add more fiber fill if needed, especially around the belly area. Once you're satisfied with the shape, fasten off and weave in all the remaining ends to complete the body. Next, we'll create the penguin's wings. Make 2 wings in total, positioning 1 on each side of the body. Attach your yarn between rounds 7 and 8 at your desired wing placement. As a guide, leave about 2 stitches from the edge of the white belly section on each side. This will help keep the wings symmetrical and give your penguin a balanced look. To make the wing, chain 5. Starting in the 3rd chain from the hook, crochet 1/2 double crochet into each of the remaining 3 chains to form the wing shape. When you're finished, fasten off and secure the wing to the next stitch on the body. Then repeat the process on the opposite side to create the second wing, making sure both wings are positioned evenly. Now it's time to add the facial features to bring our penguin to life. Use orange yarn to embroider a small beak centered between rounds 6 and 7. Then place the safety eyes on round 6, adjusting the spacing until you're happy with the expression. To complete the cute look, sew or embroider pink blush cheeks just below the eyes. Now let's make the floating ring using light blue and yellow yarn. Starting with the light blue yarn, make a slip knot and chain 5. Join with a slip stitch to the first chain to form a ring. For rounds 2 through 6, chain 1 and work 1 single crochet in each stitch around. Join with a slip stitch at the end of each round. Then, switch to yellow yarn. For rounds 7 through 9, continue by chaining 1 and crocheting 1 single crochet in each stitch around. Joining with a slip stitch at the end of every round. Continue alternating the colors by working 5 rounds in light blue and 3 rounds in yellow until the floating ring is long enough to fit nicely around your penguin. Once you're happy with the size, sew both ends together to form a complete ring. Finally, fasten off and weave in all remaining yarn ends for a neat finish. Our penguin and floating ring are officially complete. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming crochet tutorials. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crocheting!